Hi everybody. So I'm coming back to you guys with a 2-month update, and basically this is a video of what things I can keep down, what I have been introducing myself, what hasn't worked for me, what has worked for me, and maybe they'll help you guys get some ideas on what to eat, because that's what I do. I go on YouTube, I go on Pinterest, I go on people that are basically kind of on the same journey as me. I had the gastric bypass surgery August 8th or August 7th of this year, 2017. And so I'm 8 weeks out right now. I just seen my physician's assistant, my nutritionist, and my exercise person this week. Having a lot of issues with dehydration. I had 5 stents in the 8 weeks of going to the hospital. 2 stents actual a week and each time in the hospital. They figured out and found out I have a kidney disease. I actually have 2 kidney things going on now. So, anyways, enough about that. I have some other health issues going on. So anyways, let me start off with liquids. Now, when I was having trouble getting any liquids down, I'm having the hardest time, every time I eat something and then I talk after, I get hiccups, which never happen. So I feel like I have to burp or hiccup all the time. I have a very hard time getting down water, just plain water. And it sucks because you can't just guzzle it down. And I'm such a water and tea drinker. Especially water, like 64 ounces in a day is like nothing. Now it's like I'm lucky if I get 2 16-ounce glasses of water down. Maybe even 16 ounces. So when I was going through all that, I talked to my surgeon, and my husband called him in because I was getting ready to go into the hospital again, which he told me I need to go to the hospital right away because I was severely dehydrated. I had maybe only 12 ounces of fluids in 2 days, which is not the business. I literally puking, couldn't keep nothing down. So he said, at this point, I don't care what you drink. I don't care what she drinks. She needs to get fluids in as long as it's not sugary, because that's, of course, it's going to give you dumping syndrome, which is going to make things worse. Or, and we need to get some G2 in her. Not regular Gatorade, but G2. And even have her, if it's too sweet for her, dilute it with water or with a bunch of ice. So at that time, I couldn't, I don't know what it is. I can chomp on ice chips alone, but I can't drink it in my cup with fluid because it hurts my stomach. I don't know, it's just weird. So anyways, this is my favorite, and I get how many ounces are these? These are 12 ounces, and I get the grape one, like the little family pack, and I get the small ones. And what I do, because everything is so sweet to me, I either will fill up a cup, pour a bunch of ice, and just let it sit. And then just let it water it down. Or I just pour half of it in a cup and then pour half of water just to dilute it so much where it just tastes perfect to me. But it's pretty gross to everybody else. Another thing that I have that he told me will help me so much, and I'm going to put it back in the fridge because it's getting warm, is coconut water. And this is a Simple Truth organic coconut water original. It's no preservatives or organically grown. 20 grams of carbs is a lot. But if you read the ingredients, all the ingredients that is in this, and this is 16.9 ounces, is just coconut water. No other ingredients in it. So it is whatever, it has natural sugars, not added sugars. That's a big key. If you have artificial sweeteners, added sugars, you're going to feel like crap. You're going to get nauseous. And I'm just talking about for gastric bypass surgery patients. And I'm not a nurse or nothing, but I'm just saying from experience and from what my nutritionist and what my doctor has told me, you will get dumping syndrome, which is you will feel nauseated. You will feel even rapid heartbeat. You'll just feel sweaty. You just won't feel good. So try to stay away from the artificial sweeteners. But with that being said, he also said that I can do Crystal Light. But so what I do is I buy the ones in the tubes. Let me show you. I bought the green tea and peach one. Peach mango green tea. And you put this in your... let me see. This one's sugar-free, of course, and low-calorie. 16 ounces of water. So, and that's mostly what I do is 16 ounces of water at a time. So, I cannot even do half of it. I literally do this much. Only a quarter of it at a time. And then I stir it, taste it, until I get the flavor that I want. Another thing that helped me when I went to do this swallow test, they had me drink this disgusting barium stuff. And they told me, do you want it, because it's so disgusting, do you want to add some flavor to it? I'm like, duh, but I can't have no flavor. And they're like, yes, you can. We have this stuff called True Lime. Now, for those of you that like to add like cucumber, mint, like actual fruit or like, natural stuff to you, like your fruit water, to make fruit water, this is such a good idea. 10 calories per packet. It has no artificial flavors, no preservatives. It's a natural flavored drink. And all it basically is just like powdered juice. It only has 3 carbs, which I don't use the whole packet because again, it's not, this one isn't sweet, but I don't know how to say it. It's too fruity. There you go. It's too fruity for me. The one that they gave me in the hospital was the lemon one, and God forbid I ever drink that one again. Maybe one day I'll get to that point. But they have other ones. They have lime ones. I believe they have a pineapple one, but of course I'm allergic to that, so I can't have that one. So yeah. Let me put these stuff back in the fridge because I don't want this shit to get warm. Oh, also I tried the muscle milk. I drank half of it yesterday for my breakfast. This has 20 grams of protein, so I was able to get 10 grams of protein. 100 calories, 0 sugar, contains no milk, includes milk proteins. This one is the non-dairy one, and it still cramps my stomach. So I gave up completely on protein shakes. And so this other thing that my husband tried getting through GNC, and he also tried me on the blue raspberry flavor, but this one is the apple melon. This is by Isopure, 0 carbs protein drink. It has 40 grams of protein for the whole thing, and this is 20 ounces, you guys. This is such a good drink, especially after you do a workout, honey. 160 calories. It has none of that fake artificial sweeteners, gluten-free. Let's see. Yeah. 40 grams of potassium and 0 fat. But I have something to say about this. So he tried me on the blue raspberry last Friday because he seen that I liked the apple melon. But that was like 3 weeks ago. My taste buds are changing literally every day. Something I liked yesterday, I liked it. I liked my husband. Well, he made this cauliflower rice and he made me lobster tail. So I ate half of it, kept the rest of it. Not even half of it, maybe a quarter of it I had left to have for lunch. Holy hell. I felt like I was eating liquid salt. Like, I was so in love with it yesterday. I was like, oh my God, we gotta add protein to this. Like, maybe some more fish in it. Like, I don't know. It was so good to me. And then I tasted it today, and my taste buds changed again today. That's the same for this ice up here. Like, I love this. I feel like it tastes like a Jolly Rancher, green apple Jolly Rancher. No aftertaste, not overly sweet, and it just goes down so smooth. So those of you that are having trouble with getting your protein in and cannot do the milk-based or the soy or any of that, like protein shakes, I highly suggest this. It's not maybe it'll work for you, but it's not working for me because my taste buds are changing because of my kidney disorder. It leaves a metallic taste in my mouth, so everything tastes funky. So that's why I'm having that issue. So if you're not having that issue, then I highly suggest drinking that because it helps you get your liquids in. You definitely are going to hit your protein, and you're going to feel so much better because it has so much vitamins and so much nutrients for you. So those are my suggestions for as far as, Robert, can you come over here and like put this stuff away as I'm going through it? Okay, so another thing is at 8 weeks, they tell me, now everybody's different, everybody's surgeon's different, that you can have caffeine back in your diet. Well, my surgeon was like, he knows that I have multiple sclerosis and I have a lot of energy problems. So he's like, girl, if that's what's going to, whatever, if you want to go ahead and have some caffeine, go ahead. If that's going to help you, not yet. So I found, now I was doing this for weeks, and sometimes I could get it down, sometimes I can't. Oh my God, look at this grays are popping like crazy. This is the Blonde Roast Iced Coffee by Starbucks. It has 5 calories per 12 ounces. Now that's awesome. And you only have 1 carb. You guys, it has no protein though. And that it has 86 grams of potassium. I didn't even know it had potassium. So when I was able to get my protein shakes down, which was only for the first 2 weeks, or for only maybe 1 week, I would say. So what I was doing was I would mix 4 ounces of the protein shake and maybe 2 ounces of this. And if I wanted it extra sweet, I would do a sugar-free creamer. And just like a splash, and then just swirl it, taste it. Now, for those of you that are big coffee drinkers and feel like you can't go to Starbucks or you can't go like get your coffee or feel neglected, this is what I suggest, and this is what I'm probably gonna do once I'm able to, like, my stomach isn't so sensitive right now, is I plan to get me like one of those big clear Starbucks cups and just fake the funk and buy me this. The reason why I get the blonde roast, by the way, you guys, there's medium roast, dark roast, there's all kinds of different flavors of roast, is because this one says that it is mellow and soft. So it's not so harsh on your stomach. So for those of you that are sensitive to coffee and it's like a natural laxative for you, I would highly recommend the blonde roast. And so that's what I plan to do, is just getting me a Starbucks coffee. That's what I want for Christmas, is one of those big clear ones, the glass ones. And that way I could just, sip on that. And once I'm able to do like a straw, which my doctor said I could do a straw if I wanted to. So anyways, that's what I plan to do. So let me go into, here's another breakfast thing. So this is another thing, like I told you, I'm lactose intolerant. But here's another thing that it's either hit or miss. So some days I can tolerate almost, seriously, 4 ounces of it. And some days I can't even get like 2 spoonfuls. Like teaspoons. I want to throw it up, or I'm just gagging of how disgusting. And to me it tastes so artificial. But when I can get it down, I feel like I'm eating ice cream. which is the funkiest and weirdest thing ever. And it's the Oikos 000 peach Greek yogurt. 0 added sugars, 0 artificial sweeteners, 0 fat, 15 grams of protein. So you guys, when I can get this down, this is what I eat in the morning. So, yeah, that's what I eat. And let me see how much. Has 14 carbs, but you minus the dietary fiber, which is 6. So, but that's per the whole container. And this whole container is, I think, 5 ounces. 5.3 ounces, which I cannot get down 5 ounces. I can barely get down 4 ounces of food a day. So, most of the time, I only eat maybe about 2.5 ounces of this or 2 ounces of this. So, then you just deduct, you know, you just do your math and figure out what it is. So another thing that helps me when my stomach is irritated and I'm having a hard time getting my liquids in, and it helps me with my sleep too, is I buy the Celestial Chamomile tea, herbal tea. And I've been drinking this stuff. I even drink the Sleepy Time one, which is my absolute favorite. I've been drinking this stuff since I started my period, and that was the first thing my Nana bought me was Sleepy Time Chamomile tea. She was like, Mija, this is good for your cramps. Drink this when you're cramping. And it worked. It would work. See, Nana knows best. So, another thing that, especially, like, I would say between the 3 and the 6 week mark, that would help me a lot. Especially when you're first losing a large amount of weight, the first 3 weeks, you're going to ketosis, which is your body burning fat. You get such a disgusting taste in your mouth, and it's very hard to get rid of until you start eating and adding more stuff to your diet. So what would help me and help me get some kind of protein in is I would do the Jif Natural Low Sodium Creamy Peanut Butter, and it has 7 grams per serving, a protein per serving. But the serving size is 2 tablespoons per serving. There's no way I could get 2 tablespoons. So what I would do in the beginning, I used to do 1 tablespoon with about 5, maybe 6 apple, and I'm talking about thin apple slices with no peel. But that was then. Now there's no way in hell I can get a tablespoon of peanut butter down. I probably could get about a teaspoon or a half a teaspoon. And what I do is I just get and just hold it in my mouth and just the spoon and just slowly just let that peanut butter melt and then go down my throat. So another thing that helped me in the hospital that they were giving me, and I was pretty shocked that they give me this, but then I looked at it and I was like, okay, well, if it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. And so that's, if they were willing to give me it in the hospital and I was on the bariatric diet, then why can't I buy it at home, right? So what they were giving me, and this was from the speech therapist that was at the bariatric center, to see how my swallowing was doing, if I'm swallowing properly, and to see how I'm getting foods down and how long I'm holding it. So it's the Mott's unsweetened applesauce, apple, no sugar added. It's 100% from real fruit, no artificial sweeteners, and it's very high in vitamin C. So let me see. It has, but unfortunately it has no protein. 13 grams of carbs. Now, but this is natural carbs. It doesn't have no added sugars. So it's just like if you were to eat an apple. You're not adding extra sugar on an apple. It's just the natural sugars from an apple, right? So 50 calories per the whole container. So I buy the individually packed containers. Let me see how many ounces. So there's 6. Let's see. They're 3.9 ounces. They seem bigger than that. So I still can't get 3 ounces of that down. I probably could get about 2.5 if I'm lucky. But in the hospital, I think I was able to get I think I was able to get one down, but I don't remember. I can't remember, but I think it took me a long time. And you're supposed to get your food in within a 20-minute time. So when I asked my doctor about that situation, I'm like, listen, I'm having a hard time eating, and you guys putting that 20-minute marker on me is making it very difficult for me to eat, because I feel like I'm either running out of time or I'm not taking enough time. And he was like, I go, so what happens if I go over the time? And he was like, I don't care. Try not to go before the time. But if you go after the time, I don't care. So then when I talked to the nutritionist this week, she's like, nope, once the 20-minute marker's up, you need to push your food away. So it's like, who do you believe? Your surgeon or your nutritionist? Like, who knows more? Because the surgeon specializes in the actual anatomy of the body and how to cut a person up and blah, 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 blah. And the nutritionist actually goes to school to learn about nutrition, food, what can be tolerated, what can't be. So it's like, it's just frustrating, beyond. So, now another thing that, I'm starting to get super nauseated right now. So another thing that I tried eating, and that was very helpful for me to eat until recently. Now, I don't know if you guys ever see this in your freezer. This is Encore. Now, these are Salisbury steaks. I haven't tried the Salisbury steaks, but I did try. Those have 10 grams of protein per how much? Per 2 pieces, which who in the hell is going to eat those? They're big. But I tried the turkey slices, and because I mixed it with the gravy, it was more slippery. Oh, you guys, I'm getting super nauseous. I need to sit down. And because they're so moist, that is my key to helping me to get food down, is finding foods that are super moist, especially when it comes to my protein and my main food. Look at this fucked up eyebrow. Oh my god. So those turkey slices, and when I first ate it, I was able to get 3 slices down, no problem, and even a side of veggies. So I highly recommend those if you're having problems getting your protein in. Now, I can only get 1 down. See, it's like, that's why every time I go to the groceries, I try to find something different, because my taste buds change so much, because I'm thinking, but I really love those turkey slices, and they went down so smooth that it's going to work for me this time. And then I did that, and I couldn't get not even a slice down. And that happened to me with fish too. Day before, oh my god, I was so happy because I got down like 3 ounces of food. I was so beyond happy. And then next day I went to eat the leftovers, and oh my god, I barely could eat a corner of it. And I literally did cry because I was so upset. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So anyways, another thing that I just tried the other day, and it was okay, but like I said, my seasonings are off, my taste buds are off. So it did come with a bruschetta finishing sauce. I just didn't use it. I just added some like Cajun like seasoning. And these are the sea cuisines, and this one is the roasted garlic and herb tilapia. You guys, I will say, for it being a frozen fish, it is actually flaky, moist, and delicious. So I will give it that. So another thing that I found, especially when I first started, I think it was the second week when I was able to start doing regular protein, I could not get chicken down, and I still can't get chicken down. No matter how I cook it, I can't get chicken down. So I found this, and it's turkey perky jerky, bold and tender. It has no nitrates, gluten-free, all natural, no MSG, high in protein. It's even lower in sodium than most beef jerkies. 10 grams of protein per 1 ounce. And this whole package is 2.2 ounces. That is awesome. Yeah, even low in fat because it's turkey. For it being turkey, you would think that it would be dry. Hell no. It is so moist. And I've had this for a while and it's still moist. So bravo to that turkey jerky. So now that I'm 8 weeks out, I'm able to get in, I can do bars, nutrition bars. I can do nuts. I can do, I can even have like Harvest. These things are called Harvest Snaps. I got the lightly salted. They're green pea crisps. They're just baked green beans. They're a good source of fiber and they're low sodium. So, let me see. There's 16 carbs, but 13 carbs, 5 grams of protein. Now, 5 grams of total fat and calories are 120, which is pretty good. And that's per 1 ounce. You guys are gonna die when I tell you how many you can eat in a 1 ounce portion. 22 pieces. Now, I don't sit there and eat 22 pieces. What I do is I portion out. I get these snack bags, and so I'll eat like 22. So I'll eat maybe like for my mid-afternoon snack. I'll either eat these Emerald dry roasted almonds, and I always get everything lightly salted because everything tastes super salty for me, or just has a funky flavor. So I'll do those and I'll put them in the snack bag. See, and I have my little snack bag. And then so I'll just have like maybe 4 of the snap peas and maybe like 5 almonds. And then if I just want to do almonds, I'll probably do about 10 almonds. And then if I want to do just the snap peas, and if those are you that are like, I'm dying for a fucking Lay's potato chip, and I just am craving that salt. So these help so much, and these are a good source of fiber for those of you that, you know, you have to be on iron while you're on while you do this surgery, and it's very constipating. And so anywhere you can get your fiber in, salute. So that's what I do, and I just been getting these snack size bags, and just, as you know, when I get my snacks, I hurry up and try to like portion out what my serving size is. Now, some other thing that I seen. So what I did was I looked at people that are on gastric bypass surgery or had a gastric sleeve, and see what their suggestions are for protein bars. So these are the protein bars that my surgeon's office says. So I can have the pure protein bars, Quest bars, where's that list? Cliff bars, I know is one of them. Here, let me read it off to you guys. So I can have Quest bars and pure protein, think thin, simple truth, zone perfect, Cliff builders, premier protein, power crunch, and RX bars. Now it even breaks it down to, they even have a thing where it's broken down into like how much sugar, how much protein is. So the ones that got highly rated was this one, and was recommended the most was this Quest bar, and it was a blueberry muffin. So for the whole, okay, so if you're doing this, and it says this in the paper that they gave me, if you're doing it as a meal replacement, like, you know, a meal replacement, then you can have the whole bar. You just need to make sure that it's broken up into little pieces and that you chew it, like, I mean, till it's barely nothing in your mouth. And then if you do it as a snack, you can only have half the bar. So it has 14 grams of fiber. Talk about holy shit. Hold on to your chonies. 5 grams of carbs and gluten-free. 5 net carbs, but it only has 2 grams of sugar. So this is the Quest blueberry one. So I haven't tried any of these. Total fat is 6. Now this is for the whole bar and 190 calories, which isn't bad for the whole bar. Low in sodium. So that. And then I got the cinnamon roll one. So what my nutritionist told me, so for those of you that find it a little too like hard or hard to break it down, what she said, this will help you and it'll actually make it taste it better and like you're cheating on this shit. This actual damn diet, this lifestyle is take it out of the wrapper, maybe wrap it in like a paper towel and microwave it for a few seconds, maybe like 5 to 10 seconds, and get it really soft and gooey. Because they even have chocolate ones, and I bet you that'll taste like a brownie. Oh my god. They said the cookie dough one is, and the blueberry one is the top. Those are the top 2. So that's what I'm planning on getting this weekend, is the cookie dough one, and I'm going to pop that baby in the microwave and not share with not a motherfucking person. So another thing that helps me to portion things out and to help me, so when I'm eating a broth or a soup, a soup, I know you guys are probably like so sick of broths, especially in the beginning stage, or if you're not feeling good and you have to resort back to broths. You guys, don't feel deprived. Go send your husband or whoever you're with, or go take yourself and go get yourself some egg drop soup. If the egg is like, the egg is your protein, it slides down. Oh my gosh. And this is I bought me like tiny little bowls, and literally I only fill it halfway. So I'll put, this is a 3 ounce, and this is made by Betty Crocker, and I got these at the dollar store. You get like 3 of them for $1. And this is 3 ounce portions. So I'll fill this up for 3 ounces, boom, put it in the bowl so I can feel like an actual human being, not a fucking dog. And I always make sure that I get me cute cups and cute bowls just so I can feel like normal and even more special than the people I'm eating with. While they're eating regular just paper plates and stuff, no, I got me a fancy ass bowl. So another thing that I've said in my other video was these 2 ounce little condiment cups, not condoms, condiment cups. So when you cannot get 3 to 4 ounces of food liquid down, you guys just fill the 2 ounces. Let that go down. Take your time. Don't rush. And then see if you can handle that. If you can handle that, then boom, pour you another one. Or pour you 2 of them. Put them in the fridge. And they come with lids too, you guys. I found mine's at Kroger, Fry's, wherever you guys live. And they also have them at Walmart too. And I think you get like almost 100 for like less than $3. So this is your best friend, bariatric people out there. So now let me go over with you guys on the medications right now that I am on, that I'm taking. I'm trying to take in daily. First and foremost, I can never get rid of my Flonase because of my allergies. First thing in the morning that I take is my Synthroid because I have an underactive thyroid. So I can't be off that yet. But hopefully next month I'll be off it. Praying. So, because that's the one less pill I have to take. So I take my Synthroid and then I take my Protonics because I still have GERD. I'm never going to be able to get off of that ever. Found that out. Because I do have Barrett's esophagus. No, it's not affecting me now, but still. So I take that. And you have to wait a half hour to an hour before you can eat anything. So that's what I take. And I try my best to drink 16 ounces of water with it so I can get my water in. and then boom, hit my timer. That once I drink my water, I take my pills, and then once I'm done drinking as much water as I can, then I hit my timer for 30 to 40 minutes, depending if I'm nauseated. If I'm nauseated and I know I'm gonna have a hard time eating that day, I'll set it for 40 minutes. Okay, and then I'll eat my breakfast, just depending on what time of day I get up. And then I will have my potassium citrate, not regular potassium citrate, and this is for my kidneys to help filter, because I'm filtering out all my potassium. So this is to help hold it back in and to help release it to my other organs. And then I have to take magnesium with it. So I'm so proud of myself because I haven't been able to get my morning one in, and I did it today. I actually got my pills in today. And then, so then I'll have, I'll wait again for 30 to 40 minutes. And it's almost all the time 40 minutes. Just because I want to make sure that pouch is empty. And then I'll try to drink some water or tea or whatever I can get down, or even just chomp. If you guys can't get your water in, just freaking chomp on ice. Do what you got to do, because that's what I have to do sometimes, is just chomp on ice to get fluids and water in me. So anyways, I'll try to have dinner, and then I will take, so the next time I take pills is at night. So at nighttime, I take my vitamin D, my iron, and some more of that lovely potassium citrate. Let me show you guys these pills, okay? Very chalky, break up very easily, and if they sit on your tongue too long, oh my God, they start breaking up and they taste so disgusting, and they leave that coating on your tongue. So everything after that is so gross. It takes forever for that taste to go away. And then I take my Klonopin, which helps with my muscles that are spasming and helps me go to sleep. So today I'm so proud of myself because I actually took my calcium citrate that I have not took, and I can't even remember, weeks. I cannot get these down. The strawberry watermelon multi chews, that's my multivitamin. I'm supposed to be taking 2 of those a day, and the calcium citrate 3 a day. I was only able to, and the calcium citrate, it did not go down smoothly. It was very hard, and that usually is so easy for me to get down, and I could not. I just let it sit on my tongue till it basically melted away. The strawberry watermelon one is so tart to me. It tastes like a sour candy, which I've never had a problem with, and now I do. So anyways, I just wanted to go over my stats. So as of today, I weighed myself, and I weighed 189. I weighed that last Thursday or Friday, I think I had posted it on Snapchat. By the way, if you guys want to follow me and my crazy family and just shit that we say and do, and I also talk about this kind of stuff and like what I'm eating, what I'm trying, follow me at Bad Mama Jamma 75, and it's BADMAMAJAMMA 75. And I'll link that information down below. So it's either I take that or more pills. And right now, I'm just going to focus on my calcium citrate and the pills that I'm taking. And just at least try to get 1 of these chews down a day, and then just try to work my way up. It's just my stomach is just very, very sensitive right now. So since a week ago, I'm at a plateau at 189.0. But that's okay, because as of right now, I'm 50 pounds lost. In 8 weeks, that's a lot of weight. Even my surgeon is like, that's actually a little bit too much weight. And even my GI doctor said that is too much weight. But hey, I'll take it. I mean, for all the crap that I've been through, that's the least that can happen. But you guys just hang in there. I'm hanging in there and just trying to do the best that I can every day. Every day is a struggle. Every day that I'm not in the hospital is winning for me. So you guys just need to find, and I am just trying to find things that are working for me, and then figuring things out that aren't working for me and what to stay away from. Because nobody loves to throw up and nobody loves to have diarrhea, or constipation. So I just suggest, I mean, these nutritionists and these doctors are just going to tell you basically what they know, what they learned in school. But they're not the ones that have been through this surgery or have gone through it. I mean, well, at least mine haven't. So, of course, they're going to just give you unsolicited advice or just what they think you should do. Like, and they look at you like, why aren't you doing it? It's so easy. Just drink water. It just blows my mind that someone can be so just blasé about it, like it's not a big thing, when they're not the ones that are connected to 2 IV bags and feel like just puking out whatever's going in your body. It's just been a rough road, and I feel for anybody that is going through what I'm going through, please leave a comment, because if you're going through the same thing, or even Snapchat me, because if you have any questions or what, or even suggestions that helped you from what I'm going through right now as far as my vitamin intake and my water intake, you guys have any suggestions or any comments, I mean positive ones, please let me know, you guys. Anything will help. Look at this again. Anything will help. If I can help you in any way, oh my gosh, I'll do anything to help you and to help you get through anything. And I hope you guys will do the same. So, God bless you all out there, and thank you for watching my video. Stay tuned for month 3 coming up soon. Bye.